My name's Tom Holland for Field Target Tech. I'm at my range here on Long Island. I got the Marauder kind of up and running. I changed some of the parts to original Crossman parts, and it's working very well. I'm wasting a lot of air. I'm probably not getting 30 shots out of a fill, so I'm going to have to do something about that. But in the meantime, it's shooting extremely accurate at all distances. I might just leave it alone, and every 20-30 shots just make sure it's filled up, which wouldn't be the worst case scenario. Before I get going and start showing you guys some groups and some of the stuff I've been up to, I just want to wish Team USA that is going to Poland. Some of them are already there. Some of them will be on their way within the next day or two. Just want to say hello to Team USA. Good luck, safe travels. For those of you who haven't really been following this a lot, we have a team. We have two teams. We have a PCP team and a Springer team. And the PCP team consists of Mr. Peter Brooks, Mr. John Ero, Sun Liu, Riz Marquez, Lauren Parsons, Tyler Patner, and Greg Salve. Guys, good luck. On the Springer side, we have Ray Apellas, Matt Brackett, Mr. Leo Duran, Cameron Current, I hope I said that right, Mr. Hector Medina, and Matt Sawyer. Guys, good luck, safe travels, do us proud. I'm going to see if I can get some links here every once in a while and some updates. It's not starting for a few more days yet, but these guys are, a lot of these guys are probably already there, getting their equipment sorted out and all of that. So good luck to Team USA. Getting back to my Marauder, we're going to be doing some testing. I'll maybe put the camera all the way down range at 55. I'm extremely pleased with the groups, as I said, but I'm wasting a lot of air. So like I said, it's probably not the worst case scenario. I'm going to be setting up my my Crossman Challenger. I don't have a real quality scope on it at the moment, but we can at least get a scope on it where we can check out some velocities and get some sight settings and stuff and see what it can do at some distances. So we're going to be doing that a little bit later. I have a little bit more tinkering to do before I put the camera on some targets, and we'll see what my Marauder can do with distance with sniper mediums directly out of the tin. I'm very pleased with the way they're shooting directly out of the tin. What I did was, like I said, I put original Crossman parts back into the gun. I had a little bit of a time trying to tune it because the transfer port on those Crossman valves are really susceptible to the screw stripping out and everything. So I have to be really careful, and I don't like to mess with it too much. But I had to up my reg pressure because I just couldn't get enough out of the gun to make 12 foot-pounds out of it. So I upped the reg pressure, and I'm just about getting 12 foot-pounds out of it. So that's on the good side. Everything's tight, it's solid, and I'm reasonably pleased with, like I said, with the way it's shooting. So we're going to do some more tinkering with this thing. I'm going to do some tests, and we'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, I got the Crossman Challenger up and running. To give you a quick rundown, here's my Challenger. I have an Anschutz butt hook on the back of it. This is actually from my crossbow that I use, and I have a cheap scope on it that goes to 40 power. I just put it through it on the gun because all my Sitrons are spoken for at the moment. I'm going to put this camera down range, and we're going to see what kind of groups we get out of it. I was very, very pleased with some of the groups with the sniper mediums out of this, right out of the tin. This is a 10 to 40 sight mark, not a Citron. It's not a click repeatable scope, so I just basically zeroed it at 30 yards and forget it. Side wheel from my old Marauder. We have a better side wheel on it now, so this one is actually a spare. Keep in mind, guys, this gun has been slightly modified to shoot at 12 foot-pounds. I'm shooting an 8.5 grain pellet at around 790 feet per second. My mounts are Sportsmatch mounts from the UK. A bit on the expensive side, but guys, definitely worth it. Don't, if you're going to put a really good scope on the gun, which this is not, use good mounts on a good scope, and even a moderately priced gun such as this can shoot pretty much, keep up with all the big boys, all the Steyrs and the TM1000s and the Thomases and all of that. I'm going to show you the accuracy in a little bit, and we're going to take this and we're going to do some 55-yard targets with it. So we're going to be doing that, and again, I'm going to have to mess with the Marauder a little bit more. I'm just wasting too much air. I can't get 15 shots out of it without having to fill it up again. So I believe I have to probably put a heavier hammer spring in the valve. I used a lighter hammer spring than stock. I probably have to put the stock hammer back in it and just start tuning all over again. I have to change my transfer port probably, and my transfer port adjustment. So I'm not really too thrilled about taking the gun apart here at the range. I will lose some parts. So I'm going to get this thing up and running. We're going to put the camera down range just to see what this thing can do accuracy wise. It's an excellent gun. It's got a Lotho-Walther barrel in it, and you can't beat that. So we're going to do a little bit more group testing at 55, and stay tuned. Okay guys, what we're going to do here is we are at 55 yards, 165 feet. We are going to shoot at this turkey, and we are going to leave the camera here, and I'm going to shoot a group with the Challenger. So let's see what this Challenger can do at 55 yards. That, boys and girls, is a perfect group. Oop. At that distance. I can cover that with a dime. That's the type of accuracy I'm looking for. So, yeah, he even stayed there. How do you like that? But that'll give you an idea the accuracy potential of this. So we're going to clean up a little bit, and we're going to be out of here. I'm not going to be doing anything more with the Marauder. So we're done for the day. Okay guys, we had a good group at 55 yards. Shooting bench is all the way back there. And I'm very pleased with the accuracy of the Challenger. The Marauder didn't work out too well. Eating too much air. I'm basically shooting 20 shots out of a fill, and that's about it. So we have to figure out one of the reasons why that is. I believe I have to put a stronger valve spring in. I put a weaker spring in it, and it's just not working out. So we're going to be doing a little bit more tinkering. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so tomorrow we're going to do some inside stuff. And it's going to, the weather's not going to cooperate too much with us tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a Marauder rebuild day, and we'll find out the reason why for that. Okay guys, I'm about to call it a wrap. I'm going to give up on the Marauder for today. We're not going to investigate it anymore. So I'm just going to have to take all the parts out of it and just replace it all with new parts, which I have direct from Crossman. So we'll have to figure out why I couldn't get the velocity to where it was and why I'm wasting so much air. I'll have to do look back at my notes and stuff. I thought I would be able to just wing it. It's not the case sometimes. You can't have everything all the time. So I'm pleased with the way the gun shot group-wise. It's definitely got a snappier shot cycle to it. Definitely more accurate at 55. But as I said, too much air is going down there. I got to refill every 25 shots or so. And for a 12 foot-pound gun that's regulated, that should not be. So you can clearly hear it. It's extremely loud and wasting air. So we'll have to figure what that is, and by next week I'll have it all straightened out. So you know, it's just not a quality scope. So during the week we're gonna drop another bill or so on another Citron and put that on top. As the last group showed at 55 yards, there was absolutely zero wind here, and a group the size of a dime, that a dime could cover at 55 yards, I'm going to say it's a shooter. So it might end up being my main gun rather than the Marauder. We'll have to see. So before I go, I just want to again say good luck to Team USA. Safe travels for you guys that haven't made it there yet. Guys are leaving at all different times. Some guys are there already, some aren't. Guys, good luck, shoot well, bring home some medals for the USA. This is Tom Holland for Field Target Tech.